Good morning, SAC students, and today is Thursday, January 30th on your KSAC News. I'm Jessica Renteria.
And I'm Logan Cheney. Now over to your top stories.
Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr, Instagram, Vine. In the past few years, social media has absolutely blown up, creating countless opportunities for people to communicate without actually meeting face-to-face. Though it certainly has its benefits, Skyping with loved ones and connecting with long-lost friends, social media has rapidly taken over people's social lives, impacting their self-esteem, social skills, and emotional health. Teenagers are the main group that is addicted to social media, which comes from their smartphone. Almost everyone has a smartphone that can access to, well, almost anything. This addiction to social media and technology is definitely very concerning for society as a whole. If you have an addiction problem to social media, you might want to listen to these tips to break your addiction. Step 1. Admit you have a problem. This is always a first step to recovery, and if you're honest with yourself, then it would be a lot more easier to forgive yourself. Step 2. Listen to all the reasons why do you go on social media. Majority of the time, whenever people are bored, they go to their phones. If you are bored, do something more productive with your time. Your news feed will be there when you get back. 3. Balance your life. Put down the phone or computer and hang out with family or friends. This is healthy and it will benefit on your social skills. 4. Put a time limit spent on social media. If you need to study or get things done, the last thing you want to do is get on your phone and spend another hour just scrolling through newsfeed, videos, or messages. You don't need to spend a lot of time of doing nothing. And last but not least, pray about your addiction. Prayer is always a good solution, and the Lord never turns his back on his children who cry out for help. And now over to Logan with another headline of the week.
In November, President Yanukovych of Ukraine severed ties with the European Union and looked towards Russia. President Putin of Russia granted Ukrainian government bailouts in December in order to entice a partnership. In peaceful protests of this possible partnership, thousands of protesters stormed the city square in Kiev, the Ukrainian capital, in December, and the protests have not stopped since. The only development in the protest situation has terrified residents in Ukraine. On January 16th, the president and parliament put into practice anti-protest laws which caused these peaceful protests to turn violent. There were killings and beatings in the streets of the capital, and the ongoing protests evolved into an ongoing riot. Before the riots, residents in southern Ukraine were confident in their safety from the northern riots. However, since the violent riots ensued, it has begun to spread into the more southern regions of the nation, causing great unrest. As of Tuesday, Parliament has repealed the anti-protest laws, but tensions are still high because peace may not come. The president is still hiding out in the northern woods of Ukraine, close to the Russian border, and is not looking towards resignation. These are all telltale hints at a looming dictatorship. Prayers for peace, democracy, and safety in Ukraine are all greatly appreciated. And now over to Hunter and Isaiah with the Sideline Report.
Hey everyone, it's your Sideline Report with Hunter and Isaiah.
Friday, the girls' soccer team have a game at 5 o'clock at Regents, followed by the boys at 7. And Saturday, the wrestling team has their state meet in Houston at Episcopal.
Now shout out to our varsity girls soccer, our varsity boys soccer, and also our varsity boys basketball, all for being undefeated in district so far.
What?
Also, speaking about basketball, Friday night's going to be a whiteout game, so come out, support them, wear white t-shirts, have a lot of fun. We have our JV boys at 5 o'clock, our varsity girls at 6:30, and our varsity boys at 8.
And this weekend is Super Bowl Sunday. Isaiah, what are your predictions?
I think Denver wins it. I think Peyton Manning gets
Omaha.
his last one. That's not a good joke.
Yeah, it is. It is. All right, and I'm going with Seattle. I think they just got too good of a defense, and Peyton Manning statistically is not as good in the elements. And Richard Sherman, you claim to be the best cornerback in the league. Well, now you get to go up against one of the best quarterbacks who ever played the game.
Well, it's going to be a great game. And now over to Sarah with a good life.
Oh, this is gonna be the good life. This is gonna be the good life.
Hey guys, this is Sarah Chambliss with Good Life. I am standing outside of Smoothies to Extreme Nutrition, and we're about to go interview the manager, Debbie, there for a few fun facts about the oxygen bar. So what are a few of the benefits of the concentrated oxygen you get?
Well, for one, it's 92% medical grade oxygen that you get, and aromatherapy. And there's a lot of benefits to both of them. depends if you have a headache or if you just want something to help perk you up, make you more alert, put more oxygen in your system.
So is this good like after a workout especially, or would you just recommend it all the time? It's really good.
Any time is good. Before a workout, after a workout, good for recovery, healing, helps with mental focus, testing times is a good time.
So right before finals we should come.
Before finals, before your exams, that's would be good times.
And also on the smoothies you get some nutritional boosters. With those boosters, and they're all different kinds. So what's your favorite of the boosters?
Well, I like the branched chain amino acids. It's good if you're having any kind of smoothie. It helps you get your essential amino acids that everybody needs, that normally you need to have your proteins in there to get that.
That's awesome. Thank you for your time, and now over to Tony with your weather report.
Good morning, everybody. This is Tony Renteria with your KSAC Weather Report. Throughout this week, we are looking for somewhat warm weather with highs in the 60s and lows in the 40s. Also, it will be cloudy in the coming days, and so expect some chances of rain either next Thursday or throughout this week. This has been Tony Renteria with your KSAC Weather Report. Now over to Miranda with What's Poppin'.
It's poppin'. Okay. Yeah.
Hey guys, this is Country Girl Miranda reporting live from my big truck. You know, it gets a little lonely out here on the ranch sometimes, you know, when I'm not hunting and fishing. I like eating my barbecue with some of my favorite senior boys. Hey guys. So, when is the barbecue?
The barbecue is February 7th. Come out and get yourself some of our home-cooked meat.
Home-cooked meat! Who doesn't like some brisket, right? Am I right, dudes?
Smoke it right, it's good.
Smoke it right. Eat it. Right. Thank you for watching. This has been What's Poppin'.
Hello, SAC students. This is Alexis Frederickson with your Positive News segment. This past week, Keena Williams was on her way home when she saw an accident on the side of the road. She pulled over and helped pull a woman out of her car and actually saved her life. The fascinating aspect of this is that it was the second time in 2 years Williams has pulled someone out of their car and saved their lives. The California Highway Patrol showed up shortly after and thanked Williams for her bravery. Don't be afraid to go out and do something brave. This has been KSAC. Now have a great rest of the week.